We're going first here with Phanpy, and we have rare candy. Not that rare candy matters for Phanpy, but we do have a Rampardos in hand and a Professor's, so as long as we can find a Skull Fossil, we're looking good. Double Professors. Alright, let's see. Ooh, nothing. But it's okay, because as long as we can find Donphan from our Professor's research, we can still evolve an attack for that big 50 versus using Flail, which does us nothing, technically. Come on, no Kiawe. Yes, no Kiawe. And we got Donphan. Woo, the big Donphan coming in. Let's Professors, because we're still looking for that Skull Fossil. We got the Skull Fossil. Beautiful timing. Memory Light's going on the Donphan, because once they damage us, we can damage them back for even more. And now we are ready. Let's gigantic press. Let's not flail. This is my first time using Memory Light, so if I misclick, it's gonna happen. But we're gonna try and take our time with it. Let's see. They're drawing some cards. They probably have a Flareon in the back. Another Turtonator. I feel like they should start building the back one, right? Give up the front. At least that's what I would do. Rampardos can finish off that Flareon whenever we need to. Yeah, they're giving up the front. Another Memory Light. I kind of want to slow build the Rampardos, but I am a little afraid that they might use red card. Surely not, right? I'm going to slow build. And I know that might not make a whole lot of sense. But the main reason why I want to slow build is because I might need Cranidos' 50 damage to save another 50 damage back on me in the future. We have 4 cards in hand. I'll take the small risk. I'll take the small risk of not being able to get the final evolution Rampardos. Because Memory Light only works for the evolved set. If I go from Rare Candy to Rampardos immediately, I can't Memory Light on Rampardos because Skull Fossil does nothing. So I need to have Cranidos slow build it, and then I can proceed, you know? So now Rampardos has an option to do 130 damage or 50 damage. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish him off. No reason to keep stalling. Now, I am thinking that he has red and double EV bag in hand. And he's about to red to go from 130 to 150. And then at least use one EV bag. Guzma can remove that. Yeah, I have a feeling he's about to red. 3 cards in hand. There goes the red. And here comes the EV bag. Yep. Alright, so bad news and good news, right? Because if he has that other EV bag like I'm predicting in hand, he can heal next turn. And then I'm in a little bit of trouble. Kind of. Kind of, not really. Because we have a Memory Light, remember, watch. So now our play is going to be Guzma. Remove the Rocky so we don't take any damage. Because then we'd be in one-shot range. Attack for 130, not the 50. And if he heals here with that second EV bag like I think he has, he can attack. I'll go down to 20, but then I can use my 50 attack to not take 50 back because we have Memory Light. Oh, he's not building. Wait, if he had EV bag, why wouldn't he have just used EV bag to combust and then fire spin? And then he would assume that I would knock myself out. Unless he's trying to use this to retreat, because I only have +1. Yeah, he's using it to retreat. All right. Good thing we have Cyrus, though. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. I think because he had another Flareon EX in hand, and he would just use that energy and then build up another one. Pretty good, man. First game, not doing too bad. Donphan EX. All right, we're going first yet again. And we do have Skull Fossil, which is nice, and a Rampardos, so we're just missing what? Rare Candy. Finding a Donphan, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to thin my hand so he doesn't think he wants to red card me. I only have 3 cards in hand. Surely you don't want a red card, right? Surely not. This is gonna be very good. Because we went first, we evolve first. They get energy advantage, so they can technically bite for 30, but that's all they can do. Meanwhile, I get to Donphan, hit him for 70 because of his weakness type. And if he ends turn by attacking, and that's all he has on the field, it's not looking good for him. Alright, a giant cape. I guess giant cape makes the most sense here. Oh my goodness, dude. How do we have literally everything. I hate to be that kind of player because usually when I go up against Rampardos decks, they always have Skull Fossil Rare Candy on curve. But we're getting our Pokemon on curve. All right, let's go Gigantic Press. Right now, our Flail is doing 30 damage, but the more he damages us, like if he evolves here into an Espeon or a Sylveon and hits us for 70 or 80, that means our Flail will end up doing even more damage, and we can actually show off the power of Memory Light. AKA, we one-shot him. I think even if he heals here, we still one-shot him. Wait, no, we're doing 110 damage. My bad. We don't one-shot. We're doing 110. Very close to one-shot potential. Oh, wait, he's gonna... If he does damage? Okay. I was gonna say, if he buffed up the damage to 90, then we one-shot him. Wait, why wouldn't he want to kill my Donphan? Because if I find another Skull Fossil, he's gonna have to take out double Rampardos because he's only getting +1. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna give up a 130 damage attack. And then he only gets, what? +1 for it, while I get +2. That sucks, because I could have shown off the Memory Light. We were going to be doing 110 damage for just 2 energy. We'll take it. Rampardos and Donphan is doing some work. Alright, we are going second for a change. We do have Donphan. It sucks that we're going second because, well, I mean, Donphan is here. But I'll let it slide because we get to have 2 energy on Donphan by the time we attack, which means we do 50 damage, and then we do 110 damage next turn after, guaranteed. So 160 damage altogether on that Donphan seems okay. And we got the Skull Fossil. So I think the Ralts is going to be the threat. I don't want a Sabrina just yet, to be fair with you. So I'm going to wait until next turn. I'm just hoping that he doesn't red card because he sees I have 4 cards in hand versus if I Sabrina and went down to 3. Let's find out. What's it going to be? Yeah, I'll say that the Ralts is probably the bigger threat here. Which is why I wanted to keep it in the front. More damage on me. Oh, he's swapping. Oh, because he's got the Ralts ready with the Gardevoir. This only works for Psychic Pokemon, right? So you can't actually Psy Shadow. All right, Donphan's coming in. Cranidos is going down. I'm not going to give up this chance to pass up on a kill here. So I think I will attack, but I'm going to Guzma. All right, let's kill the Eevee. Let's go up +1, because then all we have to do is kill an EX, Sylveon or whoever. They're not going to throw Gardevoir in because it has 110 HP and we're doing 110 damage. So they're going to have to toss in an EX here for sure. And Gardevoir is their battery anyways. The good news is, by the time Mewtwo kills us... Actually, I could technically Sabrina. But that wouldn't make too much sense, right? If I Sabrina, they go Sylveon, I attack. They Size Shadow, put 1 energy on Sylveon. They retreat back into Mewtwo, put 3rd energy on. I think hitting for 110, taking him down, and then trying to find that Rampardos to finish off is going to be the clean play. Nice. And we did find it. And a Phanpy just in case he Sabrina's us for safety. I think we're looking good. I think we're looking great. He's able to side drive for 150. But the only healing he has is nothing, I guess. All right. I guess he wants his +2. And then he's out of here, right? Yeah, he wanted to get his +2 for the profile, and he's peacing out. We're doing work right now. All right, we're going first against another Psychic deck. A lot of Psychic decks we're fighting. Interesting. I think we've fought nothing but Psychic decks so far. Going first is always great, especially when you can top deck that Donphan and you have Skull Fossil Rampardos in hand. Because if I top deck, say, a rare candy next turn, we have everything. We have the Donphan doing big damage. We have Rampardos ready to go. This is beautiful. All we're missing is a Memory Light right now for our Donphan so we can actually do something else. So I predict they're going to attack for 30 and then they're going to attack for 70 or 80. That's going to be 110 something damage, 100 plus damage for sure. With Memory Light, Donphan's able to actually swing back 100 for just 1 energy. Oh, here comes the long pause. He's thinking about Giant Cape or not. He's like, should I Giant Cape? Oh no, he's not even, oh, he knows. He didn't attack because he knows Memory Light's going down on it. The problem is I don't think it matters. If he attacks me this turn or not, it doesn't truthfully matter. I'm doing 50, which turns into 70. So his 140 HP Pokemon, when he evolves, goes down to 70. And as long as he hits me for 70, I'm doing another 70 with the flail. So there it goes. He has 70. He's doing 70 damage. If he hits me for 70, I get to do 70 back. He's got to find like an Eevee bag to heal for 20. Or use a Sabrina. Honestly, that's the best move he can do. Because then I don't take damage on Donphan and I can only do 50 while he gets to continuously build the back. Kind of bad for me, good for him. However, since he Sabrina'd us, it's only fair that I Sabrina him. Double energy, 50 to finish off and kill. And next turn I get to do 110 damage guaranteed, even without Memory Light and even without him hitting me. And I have a Cyrus to bring back this Sylveon in case it wants to run. No matter what, he was cooked. He hit Donphan for 70. I would have hit him back for 70 and killed him. He Sabrina to hit the Skull Fossil means my Donphan stays safe and I get to build up. This is very good, man. Memory Light is making opponents afraid to attack Donphan. which is working in our favor. Okay, we're going first. We got Phanpy in the front. I'll take against a Magby. Yeah, they get to build pretty quick, and that kind of sucks. But at the very least, bare minimum, we got Donphan in hand, ready to go. So I'm going to Skull Fossil, Phanpy down. 3 cards. No way they red card. So we get at least +1 on the Donphan. No, don't tell me they bricked. They bricked. I feel so bad. I don't even know what deck they were playing. I wish they didn't brick because we got everything we needed. Donphan, Memory Light, you know, energy advantage. We got literally everything we wanted. Sure, I guess. They bricked. I don't know if we count that as a win or not, but you know what? Just the intimidation of Phanpy, we'll take that as a win. Alrighty. This is the best possible start we can have. Going first with Donphan and Memory Light in hand is a beautiful thing to see. We just have to hope we don't get red carded with 4 cards in hand, and then we'll be set. We get a free pickup on the Mantike, so that's a +1. If he does have any other Pokemon like Palkia or Gyarados, we're kind of in trouble because they're going to be able to build it very quickly. I kind of hope it's a Gyarados. Aw, man. I was really hoping it was going to be a Gyarados because then we could have showed off the true power of Memory Light. Gyarados hits us for 140, we live, and then we hit him back for 140. Alright, Skull Fossil's going down because we have Rare Candy. Donphan's going down because we have the energy. And we are pressing this guy. Now, we're still able to do a lot of damage next turn if he has Rare Candy and Greninja. Assuming he chooses to hit us, the Donphan, and not the Skull Fossil in the back. Because then we'll be able to do 80 damage back to him, which will be very good. If not, our Donphan still is safe out of the danger zone. There goes the Palkia they were looking for. So it was a Palkia, not a Gyarados. The Palkia is also good fun. Assuming that Greninja doesn't hit our Donphan even for one damage. Please, please, no damage. Oh, that's bad. He's not gonna, because he wants to slash for 30. Alright, so his Mantike is gone. He's coming in with Palkia immediately. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's kind of telling me he has a Misty in hand, or maybe an Elemental Switch and a Misty. Let's see, I'm assuming Elemental Switch and Misty, and he'll go to 3 energy. And as long as he rolls 1 heads on Misty, he just wins, right? There goes the Misty. Come on, no heads, no heads, no heads. Let's go! So even if he Elemental Switches, it's okay. No Misty. Down with Misty. I think he's thinking if he wants to still Elemental Switch or not. Assuming that he has it in hand, right? Or maybe he's thinking about the Cyrus play. Come on, Rampardos. It's a Cranidos. I'm doing 60 damage on Flail, but I get to do 100 and whatever damage if I evolve. I think we win here. Memory Light this. Hit him for 110 on the press. He can't be in 2 places at the same time, meaning he can't kill both of my Pokemon at the same time. He can Erida to heal 40, which puts him at 50, which is exact lethal for Cranidos. He could Cyrus my Cranidos to kill it, but then Donphan can clean up. I'm pretty sure we're good. Oh, never mind. He put the energy on Greninja. He's not even trying to go for the Palkia unless he has double Elemental Switch. What is he doing? He just wanted to get one last hit in, I guess. That'll teach him. Yeah, that'll teach my Cranidos. Hit him for 30 really quick before you go down. I'm not sure what his plan was, but we'll take it nonetheless. Not bad. Alright, so this is Donphan's Memory Light. It is utilizing the new Pokemon tool, Memory Light, which allows you to use any ability from previous evolution Pokemon that you use to evolve into the current stage Pokemon. So in this instance, we're using Phanpy, the new one, where it says this attack does damage to your opponent's active Pokemon equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. So because Donphan EX has 160 HP, if someone does 150 damage to you and you live at 10, you get to do 150 damage back to them for just 1 energy because you have Memory Light attached to it. It also is good for Rampardos as well. If you slow build Rampardos by going Skull Fossil into Cranidos into Rampardos, if they are within that killing threshold, you can just Memory Light, Headbutt for 50, and you won't take 50 damage back because you don't need to Head Smash. That's, again, assuming that they're in that 50 HP threshold. I've had games where, because I had Memory Light on Donphan, people were very skeptical and scared to actually attack Phanpy because they knew, hey, if I attack Phanpy, they're going to evolve into Donphan, Memory Light, Flail, and they'll be able to do a lot more damage. And because of that hesitation and them being scared to even attack us in the first place, it got us a lot of good, easy wins alone just off of that. So this deck is running double Phanpy, double Donphan, Skull Fossil, 2-1-2 setup with the rare candy, 1 Pokeball because we only have 1 other basic Pokemon, 2 total, double Memory Light, double Professor's Research, a Lyra in case we want to swap from Donphan over to Rampardos, or vice versa, I suppose, right? Sabrina, Cyrus, and then a Guzma. If I were to swap out any single card here as the wild card, I'd probably toss out Lyra. You're guaranteed to start with Phanpy every single turn, and I think Lyra is good because of that, because if you do have damage on you, you can swap to a Rampardos, make them work for the kills, kill 1 Rampardos, kill the other Rampardos, and then you finally have your Donphan at the end. So I think Lyra is good for that. But if you do want to kick out Lyra, then I'd probably opt in, say, like a red. So your Rampardos can do 150 damage and take out some of those big, basic EX Pokemon up there. But other than that, or just power up your Donphan more for that Flail. But other than that, pretty solid. Some good wins that we ended up getting. Pretty fun.